Now listen, I gotta ask you a few questions, all right? So the reason I want you here mainly, besides being my boy,
Right.
is that you have one of the best songs I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I love your track, bro.
I'm grateful for that.
Right? I love it. So it's called Conversations
Yeah.
by BondaPrynce.
Yeah.
BondaPrynce.
Yeah.
Now listen, let's talk about that song.
All right.
Where did you get the lyrics from? Like, what made you write those lyrics?
Well,
Long conversations, like,
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It all started basically on, well, at the end of the day, you get inspired to write a song with regards to how you feel inside.
okay?
Right? So, I could say, it all just started with feelings. Like, you just having feelings, for example, feelings of, wanting to speak to someone.
And have long conversations with that one person.
Right, that's exactly right. And so what I done was, I felt like that's what I wanted to do. And well, I couldn't find the right beat, so I had to suss around. And I looked around. Well, before I used to actually use people's beats, but now that I actually I began to make my own beats.
Yeah, but
anyway,
this song is from somebody else's beat.
well,
Yeah?
that's someone else's beats. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
And
if
it's
you
still
act-
sick.
If you actually do Shazam it, you're gonna come across two different songs.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
my one and the other guy's one.
Yeah.
But I think his one sucks.
Yeah, we don't want to diss him, but I do think your song's a bit better. Yeah.
It's true, yeah. That's
Now, so
exactly-
you said it was about an emotional state of being, right?
Yes.
So, is there anyone in particular you had that song written about in your mind?
Well,
You don't have to mention names. You don't have to mention.
yeah.
But did that girl did you want to talk to her a little bit more and it didn't work?
Well, that's exactly right.
So that's what the song's about.
So that's what the song
You wanted
is
to,
about.
because we've all been in that situation where we see a girl and we want to talk to her, but for whatever reason,
Yeah.
she doesn't give us the time of day.
Well, that's exactly right. And so you feel like, but I mean, it's not like I'm really struggling not to speak to her, but it's just that you just want that that continuous conversation,
Yeah.
where you just carrying on, and
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
And so this girl that we're thinking of, whoever she may be, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you wrote that song, because you had that
That's-
emotional being.
And that's the reason why I wrote it.
and
I,
isn't it amazing to me that emotion brings out the best of us?
it does.
Because as soon as you put that on paper, man, that song's sick.
And usually when it's sincere, it's when you really touch people's hearts.
Yeah.
Um,
So let me ask you something. What made you get into music? Because you are not a musician by trade. Because by trade, what are you?
well, mechanic.
You're a mechanic by trade.
Yeah.
But you've been doing that for 4 years nearly, eh?
Yeah, it's good.
So you're
yeah.
fully qualified, but yet you still write beats. So
Yeah.
what made you get into the music side?
Well, it all started when I was young. Like my dad always used to. Well, he loved music. He loves music. He even actually wishes that he could actually play an instrument himself. But obviously, due to age, he can't be able to do that. But he always had music around us when we were young. Like we always used to. I remember sitting in the lounge room. My dad would put the screen on over the TV on,
Yeah.
and some musicians on TV, and so we followed up. We just pretty much just danced, and so that's where it came from. And then from dancing, I felt like I could be able to actually, lay vocals. And so I'm not the best singer, but yet I try to put my voice, I try to use my voice with whatever that I have. So,
Because I don't think you're the best singer either.
No, I'm not.
But you're talented as hell, dude. He's talented, eh?
I think it's listening skills. I mean, with regards to the music side of it, I'll listen to something, I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound like that's how it should go. Although I'm not the best, even with music theory, I don't have all the understanding. It's just I picked up that in grade 10, understanding how music works. But yeah, so at the end of the day,
So you've self-taught more than anything.
yeah. So I picked it up. Yeah, that's how I picked up the music, pretty much. But ever since a young boy, the music has always been there. It's just that when I turned 15 or 14 is when I started associating with a young fella. His name is Solomon, and it was from dancing, and then from dancing we started we should make our own song. And the first song that we ever made was trash, completely. But it was good.
You're never gonna make a hit song on your first go. That's
Nah.
ridiculous.
Nah, doesn't work.
But it
that
was
way.
trial and error, yeah?
was.
So how many songs have you written since? From you were 15 with Solomon?
That's a good question, eh? Oh man.
Would you say above the 20s?
Yeah, it's plus.
50 plus?
It's probably not 50 plus. It's
So
probably about
20 to 50.
40.
40 tracks.
Plus, yeah. I'd say so because we even before with them we did have a few projects that we worked on together as a group, and yeah, so I guess those count. As
And
well.
you said your dad taught you, but you've got a big family. How many brothers and
But
sisters?
our
do you have?
dad influenced us. There's about 12 of us.
12.
Yeah, 12 in the family.
But that's a typical African family from Congo.
That's
Yeah?
exactly right. Yeah.
Is that typical? Or is that like more than your average?
It's typical. I'd say it is typical because you know in African cultures people are encouraged to have more offspring.
Is that the Congolese?
Well, that's mainly the whole Africa. You know, it's the best. Family is everything over there.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
massive,
big
yeah.
family eating together.
Oh, it's the best, eh?
And yeah, so that's just, that closeness. You know, it's just it spreads throughout like the whole Africa. So,
So out of 12 children, right? What are you, the oldest, the youngest,
I'm actually the second
second oldest?
oldest, yeah. And yeah, and so yeah, that's where I.
And so
from my
just
part.
just throwing some stuff out, right? That I know of. You're from Congo?
Yeah.
Well, how many languages do you speak?
Four languages.
So what are they, bro?
So obviously you have Swahili,
Yep,
Luganda,
yep.
French,
Uganda.
Luganda, no Wakanda,
Oh, sorry. It's Uganda, Wakanda.
Rwanda.
You say tomato, I say potato.
Potato.
Or tomato.
Yeah, but,
tomato.
Yeah, all
You're
of
talking
that.
about wonky. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Anyways, yeah, man. So and then yeah, so and
So,
obviously
Swahili, Ugandan,
Swahili, Luganda,
Uganda,
French,
French,
and English.
And English.
Yeah.
Man, and you can speak fluently all four of them.
Yes,
So if you wanted to do a song with all four different dialects, you could have.
I could.
That's
I could
sick.
mix it up.
You
have a
never
song
know,
where
man.
we have
That'll
four
be-
different
Bro, I love
languages.
French R&B and hip hop. It's sick. It's still one of my favorites.
But I feel like, I don't really like the fact that you mix it up. It's ringing a bit,
Ah,
a bit silly, bro.
it's called. Well, you're silly. Smash you.
Yeah,
But you're bigger than me, so I'm not.
it's silly.
So
No,
where
but-
do you now? Because I heard
Yeah.
one of your maddest tracks, your own beat.
Yeah.
That was when was that? Was that last night or was it the night
It's
before?
Night before.
Bro, so where are you up to now? Like, because you want to keep on writing beats, eh?
Oh, bro, like, I try to, when I get some time to do it, man, I'll get into it, like, and I try not to let it, obviously important stuff have to come first.
Yeah,
and
man.
then that's
And
second.
I'm a big fan of that, bro.
And,
yeah.
yeah, so.
So beats is your second love, your passion.
Well, yeah, that's in the background. Like, it was like, oh, man, like, what am I
Every
doing?
time you do
It's
it.
like, yeah, then I'll just jump on and come up with something. And, yeah, so I came up with that track actually started with the drums and then picked up with the rest of the other stuff, but, and it came out pretty well. And I'm still working on this. Actually, that wasn't, what you heard was pretty much just the start of it, of the track. So I still need to lay out more,
Yeah.
more instruments on it. And then we'll see what it sounds like at the end of it. But all the boys are vibing off it. I got Junior actually texting me the other day.
With some-
He wanted me to
some
send
lyrics.
him the actual beat so he could finish off while he was writing.
You got some of your brothers, they can do some pretty mad rap.
Yeah. And
I've seen him rhyme, man. I've heard him rhyme.
and there's a brother in the States as well too that heard it as well. He wanted to also jump on it. And Ethan himself.
Yeah, man.
So, it would be a good song if it's done. But yeah, so it's pretty exciting to see, But what I really enjoy the fact that I can start making my own beats where I don't have to rely on people or to go and search for the beats, you know what I mean? So the vibe, however I feel, is what I'm gonna come up with, and then it's just gonna perfectly fit, you know what I mean? Because and the advantage of making your own beat is you can change things around. Like, I can say, oh, nah, I want to put a guitar there instead of just having that there, and then you can switch it up, and it just sounds pretty cool. Or live drums.
I agree,
or
man. I
whatever.
agree.
So
It's the next step, eh?
yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Because I've seen you without your shirt on, and you're ripped and buff as hell. Now, quickly, just give us a real rundown on how you work out on your weekly schedule.
Okay, weekly schedule. So this.
Because I'm going to post a photo of you without your shirt on.
Don't do that.
I've
man.
got it.
How would you want to do that?
Because I want people to see.
Nah.
Or
Nah,
motivate.
that sounds hot.
Well, go, tell me.
Anyways, well, this is how it used to be when I first actually started.
No.
training.
Give us a quick rundown. Because I know you can go on your tangent on stories that could go for like 5 hours.
Okay.
Just give me a quick.
Let me make it as
What do
short
you do
as
on
possible.
Monday?
Let me just make it as short as possible.
Mondays, what do you do?
But the thing is, it's all changed.
Okay.
That's the reason why you would understand it if I
Okay,
just break it
okay.
down a bit. Then I try not to make it too long. When I first started training,
Oh, my.
When I first started training, it was like every day of the week I was there. But eventually, like when I got to a certain stage where I felt like, oh yeah, this is cool. Like I don't need to work super hard.
Yeah.
So all I had to do is to pretty much maintain it. So and obviously, the more you grow up, the more responsibilities come along. So, how to cut down on gymming. Like, I was like, okay, today what am I doing? Well, I'll do my volunteer work. And then by the end of the day, I'm smashed. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go to the gym today.
Yeah.
Forget it. But so this is my schedule, right? Monday, obviously.
This is all I wanted to hear. Monday, go.
Monday.
All right. I'm sorry.
You didn't tell me that was
go
useful.
Monday.
Though. What
Monday.
I just said
no,
was useful.
go Monday.
It was useful because the people would understand.
People don't want to know how you were feeling back in the 90s,
okay,
man.
Here we go. And do calves.
Mondays.
Yeah, Monday. So I'll go in
Chest.
for about an hour, chest and calves.
You do 1 hour of gym work, chest and calves.
Yeah. Well, so I'll combine that together. And also sometimes I switch it up and doing compound. For example, I'll do chest, do compound work, which is all the muscle ups and all of that sort of stuff. And even handstands. On Tuesday I'll probably come in and do chest. No, not chest. Sorry. I'll come in and do shoulders, and then I'll do a leg workout at the same time. I'll do a compound session. I'll do abs, and then on Wednesday I'll go in as well. Probably do back. And
Just
do
an hour on each.
yeah. Now on just that's like the whole all together. Like that's all together. Back and maybe legs or maybe abs. Because my goal for the end of the year is to actually have some good abs and good legs.
Mad.
So
because you're very skinny legs.
yeah, I'm working on it. They're not
Sorry.
that bad. Get out of here. Anyways, yeah. So
Thursday.
On Thursday, I'll go in probably do what did I mention? What else is there to train? Leg, smash legs.
Again. So
Yeah.
you did that Wednesday. You did calves on Monday.
Yeah. So that's like a whole session of just legs. You know what I mean?
Full
You break
session.
it down, yeah. You break it down and do all different parts, and then the whole, obviously like all.
So you do tries one day, biceps the next day.
Yeah. With that as well. Sometimes I even miss doing arms there, but then again I'll pick it up. So whatever. If I didn't get, for example.
So and do you do Fridays? Do you do like? Because you do back on Tuesdays. So what
when
do
I do back on Wednesdays or
Wednesdays.
Thursdays.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes I switch up and do legs. So it depends.
So you pretty much. I'm just like nailing it up.
Yeah.
So your workout regime is 5 days a week, 1 hour a day, 5 hours. So that's how you keep the
That's how I
body. Because
keep
your
it going.
body's pristine, bro. It's pretty ripped. I love it.
Yeah, I try, bro.
Man, it's mad, bro.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Every time you come over, I get motivated.
Well, that's what's up.
It works, bro. That's what's
Yeah.
up. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. But like, so that's that. So you're just keeping that up. Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't keep up, there's no way you're gonna
Yeah, I
maintain.
believe that with everything, eh? Whatever it is you want, consistency is key.
Yeah, that's
bro,
always-
man, Lebon, I love you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
And I'm so stoked about your track, Long Conversations. Or
Yeah.
is it Conversations?
Long conversation.
Is it? But what's it called? The title of it?
Conversations.
Just Conversations. Eh?
Yeah, I don't think it's long conversation.
No, I don't think it is. Eh? And so I can't wait to hear your other track because I heard the beat and I heard you singing on it. It was sick, man.
Thanks,
it was
bro.
dope.
Appreciate
So I
it.
can't wait for that to come
Yeah,
out.
I want to hear what it's. Honestly, that's my favorite track so far now.
The one you just
I've been
wrote
playing that song
every day.
like every day in my car.
Bro, it's sick. I love that.
work.
I wouldn't get to go do that. So
But
guys,
yeah.
check this out. LeBon's track, the track's called Conversations. If you check it out on Spotify, is it Spotify?
Yeah, it's on
On Spotify by BondaPrynce. So BON space DA space PRYNZ.
No,
You guys-
said that wrong.
PRYNZE?
So it's BONPRYNCE.
BONB
That's sorry.
BON.
Oh, so it's BONDA
That's what I just said.
PRY. But you said Z.
Isn't it a Z?
There's not a Z in it.
PRYNCE.
Yeah, NCE. Yeah, born
So it's
the Prince.
PRYNCE.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it was.
So it's not spelled as in like actual Prince.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
it's with a Y.
Yeah, with a Y.
Yeah,
With a Y,
sick.
yeah.
Bro, thanks again, man. I love you.
Did the people even get that actually?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Stop hitting me. It hurts
Oh,
when
you
you
can't
hit
cut out
me.
that part. You know what
I
I mean?
ain't cutting nothing out,
It's so
bro.
terrible, man. Right
No.
there. It's so terrible.
Bro.
But anyways, man, I appreciate you interviewing me. I really enjoyed it.